I'll tell you more later.
Yes.
Oh
Okay,
Yes.
so
yeah,
Lovely. I
screw
like
Party
that.
today,
City.
Yeah,
so I just
Anyway.
went out and I bought like 12 macaroons and a brookie from this like local coffee shop. They're really good. What are your
Wait,
guys'
wait,
like
wait. All
favorite
right,
baked goods?
really fast. What flavor of macaroons?
That's an
Actually, it was
excellent question.
a bunch of different flavors. I had coffee and chocolate, blueberry and lemon and some type of seed. I can't fucking remember. Caramel and something
Poppy?
else, and like two other poppy, and then two other flavors. I can't
Or
remember
one
all
of
of them.
those
It's like
pistachio?
And this is
none of them were
why you're
pistachio.
gay.
Oh wow, okay, you're dead to me.
Wait, what's your
Someone
coffee order? Hold on.
I mean, yeah, but
Of course you
if we
can.
keep
Charlotte, what's your
talking,
coffee order?
oh, I ordered a mocha
Don't
with
underestimate my power.
mocha Irish cream and I think caramel. It's really fucking good.
I stand by the fact that Starbucks hot caramel macchiato is the best coffee experience you can have.
There's
Caramel
something wrong with
macchiato.
you.
Excuse me.
Yes, I'm a Starbucks girl. No, I will not elaborate. Oh.
That's so funny of me.
Everything was
Oh my god.
Anyway, so I worked at a local coffee shop, so I got to learn the inner workings of coffee and specifically how Starbucks does their coffee. And holy
Don't ruin it for me.
fuck.
Don't ruin it for me. Don't ruin it for me.
I just
Don't
be
ruin it for
aware
me.
that I can ruin it for you. And
Please
that's
don't.
enough for me.
Please don't.
I know how to do it.
Yet you
It's
still
awful.
drink it.
Oh no, yeah, I still drink it, but also the drink I get is literally more chocolate and sugar than coffee.
I don't drink
That's
coffee.
perfect.
I
I
don't
always-
drink coffee.
My regular order from Starbucks is the it's like it's the only cold brew I'll drink. It's like a cookie crumble thing. It's so fucking good.
Okay, so I found out if you order a cookie crumble, you're actually just paying for whipped cream. Order the hold on, I have it written down. An employee broke it down to me, and I'm so happy they did because it's been saving me a whole $1 off of every coffee. Where's my
Worth
notes? It is instead order the mocha java chip frappuccino with cookie crumble added.
Sweet.
Well, no, I'm getting it cold brew.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The frappuccino is better because it's just blended.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Anyways, so last time on Zelda D&D, we continued our adventure to Zora's domain.
Can I pause for a second to mention
No.
that my Twitter is flooded with Link X Ganondorf, and I'm really tired of it.
Okay, you wanna know what's worse? You wanna know what's worse?
To say that.
You
didn't have
said
to say it
that?
out loud.
And all I could think of was myself.
Yeah.
And that is all I'll elaborate on. Anyways,
Whoa.
so we continued our adventure to Zora's domain, getting sidetracked by 3 Lizalfos that took us way longer than they really should have. Really, they had
Well,
no
that's 'cause
right
you
to
gave
do
them
that.
too much
Yet
space.
here we are. Hold on.
week.
Okay, cool. I still have my tokens. With that, we continue on. We are not bringing up the Liz Godfos. You can go and watch that episode. And we are going to continue on. And I am going to attach Lunola to Amari because I don't want to move her.
Okay.
I actually could someone attach me to the
Done.
child?
Done. It's
You're
been
already
done.
attached.
Oh, good.
I want you to know you were already attached.
I want you to
I'm not
know I
looking.
opened up my owlbear and you were already in the game.
Yes, I've had that tab open for a while.
I know.
Fun.
I moved one of the tokens last night.
I know. I saw.
I'm gonna go to the cave,
You're gonna go in the cave?
of
Shit.
course.
I don't have my tab pulled up. Hold on. Oh, I also don't have my music pulled up. Here. There we go.
You
I forget that
Yeah.
exists.
I'm playing my
Alright. You go into the cave and you see like a little there's a little drop like a couple feet down and then a ledge that you would have to climb up to reach.
So in other words, you're saying I need to use my parkour skills once again.
I'm
Yes.
going to
Lang,
drop
I
down
have
and
to
climb.
Whoever is climbing, roll me an athletics check.
I do not have to.
Okay.
Shit, you right.
I rolled the 16.
Alright. Cheese gets up there, Barry gets up there. Anyone else going up? Awesome.
Yeah, I'm good.
Up at the top, you see... What do you see? You see a chest ahead of you, like a few feet ahead of you. But as you move towards it, down from a ceiling drops a fairly large spider with a mask. Like the body of it looks like a skull mask.
So it's just a sculptor.
Yeah, it's a sculptula. So like in character, you guys don't know that.
Barry shrieks.
Dude, Link, your music is making you specifically cut out, like your voice.
Oh,
Like your music and voice are fighting each other for dominance.
that's actually so fair. I need to get them on different ports, but I haven't learned how to do that yet.
Yeah.
Is
But
it
yeah,
better now?
Barry shrieks and hides
Yeah.
behind Cheesy Link.
I'm going to take out my axe and strike at it.
Me when I realize I still have the Skulltula set as the 5e creature and not the Zelda creature.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can fix that.
So wait, can I roll to strike it now?
Yeah, go ahead, roll to hit. I just need to pull
Alright.
up his stats and everything.
Alright.
You
I
said there
rolled a
wasn't going to be
19.
any concert.
But then they went in the cave.
Yeah.
So I can't just let it be a free chest, you know?
So anyway, I rolled a 19.
I don't actually think I have any spell slots left. I
You
might- I
do
have to
not
check.
actually. You guys didn't rest. The 19 hits.
Sweet. So I hit it with my axe.
Alright, roll the damage.
Which is a d12. And then I get 11 plus 5, so 16 damage.
16 damage? Alright.
Yep.
Noted. And Barry, you're up there too. Are you gonna attack it?
I am cowering.
Alright.
That kind of
That's
magic
fair.
is
To Barry's perspective, this is like a building side spider.
Yeah, this is a
He
huge
has
spider.
significantly
Like,
larger
It's
enemies.
one thing for like there to
okay.
be a lizard person that's like similar in size to like
Yeah, but he
Cheese and
also
Amari.
fought-
But
also
this
fought
spider
King
is like the
Goblin.
size of a small village for Barry.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
but-
I feel as a forest person, someone who lives in the fucking forest.
I
I
thought
think
a tuft of grass was equivalent to a forest to him.
No, it's equivalent to a tree. So like a tuft is multiple blades of grass. A blade of grass is like equivalent to a tree. So a tuft of grass would be like a small collection of trees, because it's a small collection of grass.
But like genuinely, I feel like he would be terrified of insects.
That's so
That
funny.
just makes sense.
It does actually.
not a
Anyways,
king,
if
but-
Barry is cowering, then the Skulltula is gonna take a turn. It's gonna try and bite Cheesy Link because you just stabbed it.
I smashed it with my axe.
Shit.
50 damage.
Yeah. So you take 39 damage. No. Does an 11 hit you? I'm assuming
No, it does
not. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, that's its turn. That's all it can do. It's your turn.
Gotcha. I'm gonna strike at it again.
All right,
See
roll
how
the
you
hit.
like this, you piece of crap.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Oh wait, Barry's scared.
I gave it
Barry
to
is scared of insects. Oh no.
I
Oh
rolled,
no.
I rolled a 16. Does that hit?
That does hit. All right, roll the damage.
Alright.
What's going on with that?
4 plus 5. That's 9 damage.
All right.
You'll
This-
finally smash this thing open.
This spider is like missing a chunk out of its like body. It's like straggling on as it tries
Just
like
hacking away at it.
yeah, pretty much. It makes one last one last lunge at you. It's gonna try and slam you. So I'm assuming
But
Barry's
it's
not doing
missing
anything.
legs.
Barry is not doing anything.
Yeah,
Just use a magic missile. Make the problem go away.
Barry can't. They're out of spell slots.
I'm not
But
sure. I have to
actually-
check my sheet.
Oh, that's so funny, actually. I'm pretty sure last session you said you used your last spell slot, but yes, open your
No,
sheet.
that was on Sunday.
Oh no, you right. Anyways,
I can't remember.
with the
Are we
last
doing
of
this
its
Sunday or
strength,
Monday?
with the last of its strength, it lunges at cheesy Link, like entirely misses, doesn't even come close, flies over the side and lands at the bottom of the ledge, and it puffs into a plume of purple smoke, and all that's left is its back, which is like the little skull mask part.
So I'm gonna call it a skull mask and put it in my stuff.
No, yeah, I am out of spell slots. I do have Shape Water, Minor Illusion, and Prestidigitation, though, so...
So anyway, you said there was a chest in here?
Yep, you can go ahead and open the chest now.
Alright, what's in it? What are we looking at?
Give me 1 moment to roll.
Your voice is still cutting out.
Ah!
Go for your voice.
I'm trying my best.
Oh, I hope it's an item Barry can have.
Barry can have any item. I gave you a spell
I know.
specifically to change item size.
Yeah, I know.
If Barry wants to run around with the little skull mask, he can.
No. It's
Well,
just
I
more a
took it.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the skull mask because I killed it. You just sat there.
Alright. You open up this chest, and inside is a little nut that you actually would recognize, Cheesy Link, as a Deku Nut. And because you
What?
recognize it as such, you understand that you do not have a pouch to carry it with. So, if you choose to take this Deku Nut, you're gonna have to hold it, like, until you use it in your hand.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll hold it.
Alright.
I'm gonna deck your nut.
Yeah, just know you can't, like, put it in
This
your
is
bag.
the version that this is the version that flashes when you throw it, right?
Yeah.
He has a nut in his hand.
Cheesy Link has a nut in his hand.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so you
I'm
can't like
sorry,
put it in
I'm
your
so
bag, so like while you're
I'm
holding
so
it, you
sorry.
won't be able to use your weapon or anything of the sort.
Well, I can use like my longsword with one hand.
Yeah, just like
I think.
be aware you have like the one hand taken up.
But to be fair, I'm probably opening up a fight with the nut. if
Yeah.
anything.
What are the odds I'm getting scammed?
Yeah, Google the website and find out.
All right, so really fast.
No, I already
where
committed
do
to
I
that. I already
find a
committed to it.
pouch to store these things? Because I haven't seen any of them with the merchants and their goods.
What?
Where would I find a pouch to store this thing?
You know some like some shops in big towns sell them, but they're kind of hard to come by.
There's no big towns on this map, though.
Yeah, there
Your
are.
voice is still cutting out.
Ah! Alright.
He's doing
I
his
think you-
best.
We're going without
think you
music
need
today because I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you just have to leave music to YouTube.
I think his
Yeah.
voice is just cutting out in general.
Oh, is it? Is it really?
No,
Oh,
like,
no.
it started cutting out the moment, yeah, the music started playing.
Alright,
Yeah,
never
So
mind, I
like
lied.
now it would be cutting out is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it is cutting out right now.
And then now it's not. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
That's
now-
awesome. I love that.
I like
I mean,
how
you're-
I've never noticed him cutting out actually.
Yeah, me either.
How
There's
did you
just
not
moments
Notice? It's been driving me insane.
because there's just moments without music when he stops talking.
What?
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
I have
know.
no idea
Link,
what you just said,
Link,
Scarlet.
Link, keep playing the
When he's-
music.
Yeah,
and,
when he
keep
No,
talking.
no. because-
Don't.
no. Think about it. When he stops talking, when his mic stops flaring, there is no music.
Yeah.
That is the only. That's not him cutting out. That's just him shutting up.
Moving along.
Anyways, give me a moment. I'm putting the music on the stream.
Okay, take your time.
Take your time.
Time do take or else.
Ah. There we go.
Boogly boogly, motherfucker.
You can take your time while I go and get chalky milk.
I have a question.
Yes.
I think you made a ruling on this. Can I, at expend a higher level spell slot to actually do things with the size change cantrip?
Let me double check how it works.
Because I will absolutely make a pebble into a boulder if I'm allowed to cast this at 3rd level.
I want this chest.
That'll be fucking
I
sick.
want the kid.
I want the chest.
You know what you should do? You should use the catapult spell, and as it's flying, cast the size spell to make it grow.
I think I
Yeah.
have to touch it.
Opponent. Ow. Would be cool,
Yes.
I'm gonna go to this chest.
You mean the chest you already opened?
though. Can I
No, this one
Can I-
right here.
throw my axe at it and like pull
Okay,
it back like a
hold on.
boomerang?
Okay.
First
It's on a
off,
little island, so you might as well just go to it.
It's funnier this way, and it's funnier to see you swim over and then just like have the chest come out from under you.
You end up hitting my shoulder instead and pulling me away.
okay, so yes, you can use your cantrip at as the actual altar size spell.
But
I'm waiting for the
but I
however.
state-
However,
stated
it still
that-
cannot be used on living objects. And keep in mind, it is a 2nd level spell, so at minimum, you have to use a 2nd level slot.
So it's a cantrip for resizing things for Barry to use. I have to use it at a 2nd level spell slot to actually use it in combat.
Yeah, it's also a
Okay, yeah, that's
homebrew
reasonable.
spell apparently. So let me send you it.
Completely reasonable. Thank you.
Oh, I forgot to set my music to loop, and now it's playing the wrong song.
Can't
Playing
tell.
Baldur's Gate music. Baldur's Gate bear scene.
Hey, Link, when
Does
Cheesy
anyone
Link
know what that is?
when
Baldur's
Cheesy
Gate?
Link tries to
Bear scene?
never mind.
When Cheesy Link tries to go to the
So when
chest,
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my axe at it and pull it back like a boomerang so he can't get it. It would be funny.
But he has to roll to make sure he doesn't
yeah,
hit me.
sure. Roll me a strength, dex check.
That's that.
If you hit me,
14.
I'm going for you.
14.
Funnily enough, I did not have a chess stats on
That's
quick draw.
crazy. You definitely should have.
I really should have. I'm just gonna roll and see if I roll higher and let that determine
Okay.
Ooh, no, I'm kidding.
it. Okay, okay. Hear me out.
What's up?
The
You
chest
throw the
carries your
axe, It hits the chest, and as you start to pull it back, the chest falls off the axe into the water,
What?
and it sinks down underneath.
I just like
Can I dive
quietly.
and pull it back up?
Roll me an athletics check.
So I quietly sheath my axe, put up the hood of my cloak, and just keep walking forward.
We all know it's from you. You can't hide from
Actually,
Amari
I'm-
unintentionally just being the
Can I s-
biggest dick.
Can I completely circumvent what Cheesy Link is doing? Use shape water to create an air bubble around my head and just go to the bottom of the lake and grab it.
We're all just
Wait,
trying to
you,
fuck over.
You are not
the-
lifting a giant.
Yeah, I was gonna
chest.
say, you can go to
No,
it, you
but-
could probably go inside it, you could
I
not
have-
carry it out of the
I'm
lake.
not carrying it out of the water. I'm going to go inside of the chest.
Okay, then yeah.
But does it have a keyhole?
Yes, it does.
Every
I
chest
thought you
has a
told
key.
Every
me it
chest has a
even
keyhole.
has- You said, but actually no. You said before a few times that some of the chests didn't have keyholes.
I have
Did I really?
entered in every single
you
chest with a
have.
keyhole.
I will start specifying beforehand which ones do and don't. This one does.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Yippee.
yeah, check out the inside of it.
I
Tell
go
me if it's
underwater.
anything worth it.
I get in the chest. Yeah.
Alright.
Anything worth it?
That's funny,
So-
actually. So,
It's Amari
inside the
isn't it?
chest is... Shit, this is such a vague thing. Hold on.
That's interesting.
Oh.
It's
Vague.
Amari here, isn't it?
It's something I have to actively pick, and that's always the
Nice.
worst.
Search. Don't do a Google search.
One of these days, it'll be something for me. One of these days.
Okay. This is so silly. Alright. Inside was a bundle of wheat that has now been soaked. Because very specifically, what I rolled on the chest table was a preservable food item. Which you'd be surprised how few of those actually are.
What I do is I shrink it down. I come back to land. I step in front of Amari. I go, well, here's what you wanted, and just size it up to normal size. A just bundle of wet wheat.
It's in my hands.
Wait,
I'm like,
is this
well, fuck.
wait, is it already turned into flour? This is very important.
No, it is like actual wheat, like out of the
Okay,
fields.
Yeah, it can be dried out then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would have
But I'm
seen all of
holding
that
onto
cheese,
that
so you don't have to dive
No,
down to the
actually-
chest.
Actually, Amari, you're gonna deal with like drying that out since you're the person who caused this problem.
I don't
That's
think I
so
can.
fair, actually.
Yeah.
I-
What do you mean you don't think you can?
I don't think I can.
Wait, I have a question. Can I use shape
It's
water to pull the
drying
water
out
out of the wheat?
That is too fine a control for me to allow.
Okay, so
Fair enough.
So wait, you just have to hold a bundle of wheat at a time and just walk with it and just let it air out.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty much.
That's all
It'll
you
just
have
take
to
a very
do.
long time. Lotus,
Right.
were you gonna venture into the cave?
Oh, of course.
Of course. Alright.
Alright.
You
We
go
all
into
go
the
into the
cave, and at the end of the cave, you see a puddle of water. Or actually, no. You see a puddle of water, and
And then my hand glows into memory.
as you go into the cave, you kind of like round a corner, and as you round the corner, you see a waterfall.
I think we all know where this is going. Jump into the go through the waterfall.
Do you go through the waterfall, Cheesy Link?
Classic secrets. We just go
It-
straight through the fall.
Yeah, just go through
All
the
right,
water.
Cheesy
I'm
Link,
just
you
standing
walk
outside the
into
cave
the
holding my
water,
wheat.
go through the waterfall, and hit a wall.
Can I
Uh,
search if there's anything in here?
You look and you can see another ledge, like, up near the top of the waterfall.
Time for parkour.
It's
Barry
not the kind
climbs
of
up.
ledge you could climb.
Oh, it's not the kind of ledge you could climb.
I'm talking like, I would say, roughly 80, 90 feet.
You mean I can't wall run up that?
No.
Barry
Even
can.
if I nat 20?
You could wall jump if there wasn't a waterfall on one of the sides.
Wait. Can I grab Barry and just chuck him up there?
I can just climb up that. I have infinite stamina.
Chuck 'em.
Wait.
Chuck 'em.
Wait, I might as well chuck you. I rolled a nat
Uh,
1.
Cheese, without a single word said to Barry, picks up
Alright.
Barry, football throws him up. Barry,
Wait,
you
wait, wait,
fly
no!
through the air, hit the waterfall, get carried by the current down, and almost drown.
Motherfucker has a concussion now.
Try again. Try again.
all right, is it my turn now?
3.
Yeah, Lotus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use Thorn Whip up to the ledge.
Like Indiana Jones.
Precisely.
Yeah, sure. I don't think I would have you roll anything for that. Well, actually, hold on.
Well, okay. Let me say this. It says Thorn Whip pulls a creature. Whenever I hit a creature, it
I
pulls
know
a-
how
a-
Thorn Whip works. My thing
Okay.
is, let me roll a randomness check. That's okay. You use Thorn Whip. I'm not gonna expend it. It's a cantrip. Never mind. You use
Yeah.
Thorn Whip. It goes up and it tries to like grab onto the side, but there's like it's too smooth an edge.
Okay.
Can Barry just climb up? Please.
Yeah, sure. I don't see why not.
Barry climbs the wall with a pounding headache and water in his lungs.
But before they get out of arm's reach,
No, please, not again. I'm begging you, please.
He already has a
he
concussion.
sees me reaching out and he's like, no! So just climbing
Ow.
faster.
As you get out up to the top, you see the cave kind of like let out here at the top of this mountain, and there's like, I don't have it here on the water, but there's like a stream head from this lake into the cave, creating the waterfall.
Is there anything else of note?
Up here, on the other side, yes, on the other side of the lake, you would see a Zora, female Zora, just kind of like sitting there with her legs dipped in the water.
Hello?
She doesn't hear you, you're tiny.
Alright.
Hello?
She looks over and is like, the bugs have arrived, time to get going.
No, wait, I'm not a bug. I'm just a little dude. Please, come back.
Wait, that's a tiny dude. And she starts making her way around.
Hi,
Barry,
hello.
what's sim for Zora?
Hi, my name
Tiny
is
thing.
Barry. I am,
Shouldn't you be over here?
Me.
I don't know what I am. I'm me.
Barry? You're,
Oh, yes,
what are
my name's
you?
Barry.
You're tiny.
Small man.
Are you a pet? Can I have you?
No,
Oh.
I'm not a pet.
Okay,
I was just
sorry,
thrown at
my
a
bad.
wall. Please.
You were thrown at a wall?
Just wants your OnlyFans.
For real?
There you go.
Barry would.
No, Barry
I bet
would
it was.
definitely not. I'm sorry, but no.
Barry's gay confirmed.
That was not the point. He looks at her and goes, what are you doing up here?
I'm just relaxing. I have to go work my shift here soon.
Well, where do you work?
I'm a royal guard at Zora's domain.
Really? Actually, that's where we were heading. Barry, like, is squinting his eyes as if to think if that's actually where they were heading. Yeah. We were meaning to speak to someone.
Really? What
Yep.
business would you, tiny person, have there?
Well, my party down there can tell you. Just over the waterfall.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really the only way down, so let's get going. And she goes in, and she kind of like puts one
Wait.
arm in the water and slides down the wall, down to the bottom.
Wait, no, I can't swim. I don't want to.
Just jump down in my hands. I will definitely catch you.
Hello, friends of the tiny person.
Lotus,
Hello.
catch me. He jumps towards Lotus.
I'm still standing
I
outside the
pushed
cave,
Lotus
just
out of the way.
holding the bushel of wheat.
What was that?
Link, is the wheat done yet? Is it dry?
No.
No, this has
Certainly
only
not.
been like
Obviously not.
a minute or two.
Fuck.
I found this friend up there.
Hi, hello.
I'm just holding.
I was explaining to her that we were going to see the king, if I'm correct, if that's where we're going. I haven't been paying a lot of
Oh,
attention.
you're going to see the
Yes.
king?
Well,
Mhm.
we were trying to investigate.
Well,
We were trying to investigate the shrine where the tentacles hit, and I
This-
show her a way, and I show her my scroll of pedigree, and say, we have been tasked with investigating the shrines and the
Royal
disturbances
Knight
thereof.
of Hyrule. Shrine? Do you mean the Lakebed Shrine?
Yes.
Huh.
For whatever reason, the many shrines seem to have monsters spilling out of them. We were sent to investigate.
Well, that's awful. Let's get going. And she runs.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I can't run
Wait
that
for
fast.
me! I can't run with the wheat!
I just hold you in my. I just hold Barry in my pocket.
Put Barry in your fucking pocket.
I
I can't
hand
breathe in here.
I handed the wheat to like the bird person over here. I forget her name.
Lunola. She holds it.
I hand the wheat to Lunola and just fucking sprint.
Just hand it to the bird lady. And everything became overlapped.
And then, hold on. I have to start laying NPCs out because I didn't do that in time.
Oh jeez.
Breath of the Wild marker.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
That's your
imagine
guys'
having
quest
to-
marker from back when you got the quest.
Wow.
Oh, right. about that
She
on
she goes, "Hi, Trevor. Hi, Trent."
Hi, Trevor.
She runs past them, and as you guys trail behind her, they're like, "Who are you guys?"
We're with her.
Friends.
Her. Ah, she brought more stowaways, huh?
No, wait.
No, we're cool.
I explained to them that we are tasked with learning
Wait,
about the lake edge.
specifically, you hear the friends from inside Cheesy Link's pocket.
Trevor, who is holding conversation with Cheesy Link, is like not oblivious to it, but Trent kind of like side eyes Cheesy Link's pocket.
Can someone
He's
let me
got a
out of here?
talking
It's
pig.
really hard to breathe.
And Trevor's like, I see. Well,
How the hell did I do
reproductive
that?
organs are talking.
a meeting with the king, that's gonna be really easy. He loves meeting people. Go on in.
Sounds about right.
Oh, all right. Easier than my study.
And let's see.
Please.
We have some villagers about.
He still has a concussion.
Do I even have pockets on these clothes?
Yeah,
I
you have
assume
like a
so.
satchel, a little like side pocket, I would say.
Oh yeah, the multi-dimensional pocket that can hold entire feasts of food. I forget.
Yeah. What was
Your
that?
pockets are a bag of holding.
Um,
I drop you in there, and it's like you fall into like the void.
what
What's
is
going
it?
on in here?
There's just items floating around you. A bunch
It's
of
so dark. Why is there a
Slowly
sandwich?
suffocates.
Why did you rename Lunola?
Lunola?
Yeah. She's been renamed.
Oh, it
That
turns out
wasn't me.
Lenola?
I didn't rename it. What are you seeing?
Uh-huh.
It just says Lunola question mark.
Yeah, the
Oh,
question
yeah,
mark
but
was
you-
not there before.
Okay, wait, but this whole time, right? I've just been seeing the character tokens. They didn't have names under them, so I'm adding the names under them.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was a thing. Can
Yeah, so
can
I'm
you
just
take the
going
question
around.
mark off though?
Can't you do it?
I don't know how you added it. The edit text? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It makes
I'm
it a
tired.
it makes it a lot easier to
I got really excited. I saw that stuff was happening in my server. I was like, I click in it and it's in promotions. It says Zelda DND.
I'm sorry. Anyways, so you guys now at Zora's domain, you go in, it's this beautiful, like, silver adorned, like, waterfall adjacent, like, 5 raw waterfalls in sight, town,
Falling in
big
reverse, just playing
fish.
in the background.
You don't need to name everything, Lotus.
The machine.
So I feel like we should probably.
Yep.
that's an
This is the person who is following you. They're standing outside here, which is like an
the
entryway.
hot one.
Yeah, this one.
No, the hot one.
Oh.
Wait, that was put in by Lotus. Okay.
Oh my
now we know who
gosh.
this is. Now we
Yeah,
know who
no,
this is.
I've not named a single token.
Fun.
You go in, you just past them. She's like huffing from running, and she's like, "I present to you, the king." And you all go in, and you see this big fish sitting atop a throne, and in the
Holy
corner, the
shit,
hot
baby.
one dancing around, just like kind
The
of like
hot one.
having a time, just kind of vibing. Every now and then, someone walks up, and she like talks to them. And the king looks down at you guys and goes, "Ho ho ho! What brings you guys here?"
I said, hello. We were
Roberto.
sent to
Yeah, but-
investigate the various shrines across the land that have been affected by the
So dark.
what was it? What was it, like the mist? We're gonna call it the mist.
What was I having everyone? Yeah, the red mist is what people were calling
Yeah,
it.
mist. We're just calling it mist. We were
Sidido.
sent to investigate the mist that has been
Can't
affecting the
see.
temples.
Oh,
And we came to get permission to enter.
one of those mist things hit our Lakebed temple.
This guy's name is Jirge.
Dude, had guards guarding it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, we always have guards guarding it. That's our sacred grounds.
I mean, fair enough. But
We've not had any major. We haven't had a major event happen there in about 2 years now.
2 years? What happened 2 years ago?
Oh, the entire squad guarding the shrine. Oh, they just all died. Like they got wiped out, man.
What happened?
From what I heard, some fiend, a monster, you could say, just kind of slaughtered them. There was one survivor. She retired. And then the girl chimes in and is like, calm down, Dad. He's like,
I love that.
You're right. Oh, if the shrine's in danger once more, we should. You guys seem strong. What? He turns to the girls like, how much do you have on hand right now? And the girl's like, I don't think we should be saying that in front of people. And he's like, oh, yeah, you're right. And then she like whispers into her ear, and he's like, okay, I offer you 1,000 rupees if you clear the bed of monsters.
Yeah.
However,
Each?
no, not each. And the girl's like, Dad, for the love of God, calm it.
You hear Liz in the background yell, double or
He
nothing.
panics by the thought of that.
Double or
money.
nothing.
Yeah, he did.
All you have to do is answer this one question. Double.
He goes, with one condition. You must have a Zora escort into the shrine.
Nah, dude, I
All right,
Roberto.
take your daughter.
I choose Roberto. They're all named.
Everybody says the girl out at once, and she like scoffs. She goes,
over to Barry.
huh.
I lean over to Barry and I say,
I wanted Roberto.
By the way, this is all coming from Cheesy Link's pocket. He has not been let out of this pocket dimension. Please let him out.
The pocket dimension. But anyway, I just say, who would you say is the most survivable of all of you?
Well, definitely not my dear sweet princess here. And she goes, if you
we'll
ever
take her.
dare suggest such a thing again, I'll have your head skewered. And the king's like, now, darling, calm down.
Does she have any weapons on her?
No, she's
I'm
just
gonna try to raise
vibing.
her up.
He
I'm gonna try to
goes,
raise her up.
I will appoint you the temple guard who has now retired. Oh, hey, you found your name.
Survivable.
Amari is gonna try to flirt with Rutala. She's gonna go up. She's gonna lean on the wall and be like, "Hey, come here often."
Okay. Amari goes up to Rutala and she looks you up and down. Roll me a charisma check.
Lisa. I just saw Lisa. Just saw
That is a
reference.
dirty 20. That is a dirty 20.
All right.
Let's go.
She looks you up and
We
down
found
and
the guard.
goes, humph. Like, you probably just want me for the money, too.
No. I think you're pretty.
No, I know you're kind. Women.
Wait, Link. Can I just stand Link? Wait, Link. Can I just stand there and be generally charming?
Yeah.
Like, not
Hey,
even really
back
doing
off.
anything, just stand there and be charming.
Please.
Back
Sure.
off, brother.
Roll a
okay.
charisma check.
Roll it with
Alright.
disadvantage. You have a little voice begging for help from your pocket.
No, I
Yeah,
already
that's
took you
actually
out.
so fair.
I already took you out, though.
Oh, okay.
When did you say that?
I don't remember that.
Said it earlier.
Okay.
Oh,
Didn't
You've
no
been
one
taken
was-
out.
It was
Okay, I've
during
been taking it.
Wait, it was during the chaos, so you probably just didn't hear it.
That's fair enough. That's fair.
But no, yeah, she's like, be gone, peasant. You have
So
your
I'm-
orders.
So I rolled a 17 plus 3, that totals to 20.
What's my charisma?
Shit. Now, no, that's the same as Amari. She looks over at you and is like, and make sure you bring your dregs with you.
I'm not even doing anything. I'm just standing here.
Yeah, no. She says to Amari, she looks over to Cheesy Link and says to Amari, and make sure you bring your dregs with you.
Fair enough. See you later. Thank you for
what
rolling.
You both got dirty 20. She rolled a nat 20.
Fuck.
All right.
Oh, damn.
I'm not even doing anything. She's just like looking at me, be like taking drugs with me. It's like, what did I even do?
Dirty Hylian. No.
Oh, not the rice
Hey,
riots.
Evie-
I know you're
Think
kind
about the
too.
chica.
Men.
Man.
Oh, no,
But the
she's
king-
Men,
King's like-
women. I need a non-binary.
Yes.
I need
So
a choo-choo.
The king goes, I shall appoint you the previous temple guard. I can't have the current ones going in, lest we don't want them getting wiped out too.
Sidon? Is it Sidon?
Huh? Oh, no. He goes, the previous guard's name is Sonia. She now lives in a cabin to the west of here.
Is it this one? Really fast?
That's a cave. It leads up to the cabin. Actually, I have a cabin token now. Hold up. I forgot I made this.
Nice.
Nope, that's a bit big.
Important location icon.
Oh,
Dave.
Alright.
Alright, then I'm gonna make my way over there. By the way,
he
oh wait,
goes-
yes.
Oh,
We're gonna need proof that we actually went there, didn't we?
oh, Sonia will be more than enough.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say, hey, princess, will you come with me if I do a cool flip?
She
The
looks up
entire
and down
party.
and then turns to Amari and goes, when I met Dregs, I included the child.
Hey, they're
The
not
child?
a child. Like, I
Wait,
think they're a
Barry?
couple 100 years old.
You know what?
I'm gonna be honest.
It's worse when other people are vouching for me now.
Anyway. See you
Anyways.
later, princess. We'll get that done for you.
She
Thank you for rolling on my way
she
out.
waves by in a way that seems polite but feels condescending.
Like she's like secretly polite, but her middle finger is pronounced.
Like it's
as
a
she's
polite
waving.
wave, but it just feels condescending.
I'm just
I
gonna
love
make
how
a
when you grab
flower.
Amari, like this whole group of people move.
Half the
around.
party, yeah.
I have a
entire-
question. Does it feel condescending to Barry? Barry was rather nice.
Yeah, just like everyone in the party.
I
However,
was rather nice too.
very-
alright? My
very
flirting was-
I didn't
importantly-
even do anything.
very
She just-
importantly, as you guys are walking away, Lunola looks over to Rutala, gives a little wink, and she kind of like blushes a little, and then you guys
Wait.
continue on.
Wait, hold on. Fish and a bird. Is she like trying to eat her? Like drag her away so she can eat it?
I'm
Like I
gonna,
just
So
find like a
fucking funny.
pile of
I
bones.
mean, from a certain perspective.
hey,
I mean,
hey, like,
fish do
I'm
eat
a-
birds.
I'm gonna make a flower and then have it hand, like toss it to the
Yeah.
princess and say, "See you later." See you
I'm already
around,
gone.
princess.
I'm already gone.
As
See
you guys
around.
walk off, you
I
toss
want
the
my
flower at
reaction to
her.
Act with my
She
hand
kind of
while I
like
walk
pulls her hand back and watches it hit the ground.
off. I'm like flipping my ass
Take
in
a
my hand
hit,
as I
bro.
walk
Take
off.
a hit. Alright, so in the cave.
All right. So in this cave, it's on the darker side, but you can still see fairly well. You see a large, like, forward, like, it goes out and curves, and as it curves, you can't make out what's ahead. As you begin stepping into it, another spider drops down from the ceiling.
Another horse?
Another one.
Steed, mightiest horse.
Roll me a. Well, actually, hold on.
And
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you see the spider, it kind of like drops down and it's kind of like approaching you. And I'm assuming everyone's
no.
heading into the
Fonts.
cave.
Wait,
There's
it's a chew? Is it a chew?
No, it's a sculptula.
A sculptula?
Mm-hmm.
Axe. Axe is
Alright.
yet to fail me.
No, you're still holding a Decanut.
That's true.
Oh yeah, no wait. If
You still
can I
have a nut in your
flash
hand.
it? Wait, can I
Yeah.
flash it with a
Roll
Decanut?
Go. Let me pull up what the Deku nuts do, because I need.
I never
Would it
rolled that.
technically be a dexterity check?
It is. You don't have to roll anything. You just throw it. The spider will have to roll something though, so I need to pull up the Deku nut thing.
Oh, how the fuck do I?
I will also send a link in chat. That way you guys can see what Deku nuts do.
Okay.
Thank you.
if you squeeze them, their like legs fly together and they start groaning and they fall to the floor.
What?
Deku nuts.
I hate
That-
you.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's like a flashbang.
Wait, hit points.
Throwing the. Yeah, I'm ignoring the the effect it has based on hit points. I'm gonna roll that off the cuff. But be aware, throwing the Deku Nut is gonna be your action, so you won't be able to follow up with an attack.
So it's like a
Gotcha.
flashbang, right?
Yeah.
We forgot to rest.
Okay. Got it.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't rest.
Oh no, I have no spell slots.
It's okay.
It's
Bury the
Clicked in my
smallest
brain.
warrior.
Is like, I forgot. I was gonna ask while we were in the town if there's any bed for us to sleep in.
I'm so glad I went around secretly naming everyone, giving everyone titles.
She's
Yeah, except now my entire screen is just names.
But this is funnier. this way.
Completely worth it.
Now,
up
who
and
wrote
coming
that?
leader.
Was it wisdom?
Man,
Oh,
man.
Constitution check. Okay.
Wait,
this-
wait to have a perfect name for this dude.
Amari the Gadgeteer? What the fuck are you on about?
I don't know. I saw
That
them
is what Amari is, though.
Yeah.
I guess.
You're a battlesmith, correct?
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, then you're
naming
literally
yours.
what Amari is.
Okay.
You guys, you throw the Deku Nut down, and the spider kind of like jumps back, not like traveling, but just kind of like flinches back and is stunned in place. And with that, I need everyone to roll me initiative. Aside from Cheesy Link, you're gonna be top of initiative.
I'm on top of initiative.
Yep.
I got 15.
Heck yeah.
I apologize, but as a spellcaster, no spells and actually no weapons. Apparently I have a dagger, but I don't have enough movement to get that close. Can I just ride on Lotus's shoulder this entire encounter?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna be on Lotus's shoulder. If Lotus gets close enough, then I'll just like stab him with my
So
tiny
there's-
dagger.
That Skulltula.
Hey, out of curiosity, if I give him my guidance scroll, which allows you to cast guiding bolt, could he use that?
Wait, do I have? I think I have something that allows me to gain back a spell slot if I spend time on it.
I think so.
My
You
question
guys
still
could
stands.
also just like leave the encounter and go back and rest in Zora's domain.
We could.
That's probably a good
Yeah,
idea.
I'll do that.
So
are we
you
all
stun the
disengaging?
spider and just turn around and leave.
Wait, no, that didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Fuck that.
No, I'm gonna
None of
keep
that
that.
happened.
No, that still happened.
Alright, fine, I'm killing this stupid spider.
All right.
No, wait. Disengage. Just
No, we're-
disengage.
no, we're gonna
Everyone
kill-
else,
If everyone else is
disengaging.
disengaging, then I won't have you all roll initiative. I'll just do back and forth with Cheesy Link and the spider.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna hack this thing apart because I already used my nut on it.
All right. All right,
cut my
it's
left
your
nut to
turn
take you
then,
down.
because the spider was stunned. So it's your turn now.
Gotcha. I rolled 16, and I can't remember what it gets plussed by. Doesn't matter because it hits.
Yeah, it hits. Roll the damage.
Yep. Ba-bum. La-da, holy crap. Okay. 15 damage.
Ooh, that's less than the last one you hit.
Not bad, though.
No, not bad still. Alright, and now it's gonna be his turn. He's like you hitting him like causes him to regain his composure, and he's gonna
Smashes his skull, and it's like all cracked.
he's gonna jump at you trying to bite you. And he completely misses.
Oh, wow. So I strike into him.
There we go. There we go, Link.
Might
I
as
fixed
well.
I made it. I made less words on your screen.
Alright, so-
Yep, that's the end of his turn, so now it would be your turn.
Alright, I rolled the 13.
I was gonna
Uh,
participate, but oh well.
13 after bonus or before bonus?
Before.
What's your bonus?
Bonus is strength, right?
Yes.
It then would be +3.
Then
So 16.
yeah, it hits, yeah.
Alright. And then I strike. And that leaves me with a fat 11.
11.
You know what?
Alright.
Yeah.
this spider who is like, the spider is now like missing part of its body, and like the last one, it makes one last like lunge at you with the rest of its strength. And it misses.
And it dies.
Oh no, it's still alive. The last one died because it fell.
Okay.
Like, realistically, you could miss this next attack.
Well, I rolled a 15, so...
Then yeah, you hit it. It dies.
There's just no chance.
Yep.
I'm not getting bothered with them, just gone. Okay, since I didn't waste my nut, I'm gonna...
Sorry. Alright, so you guys head back to the town?
I expended my nut on you. I'm getting out of this with what I want. Wait, did it drop another skull?
Yeah, it dropped another mask.
Gotcha.
And with that, you guys go head back into the town. Roberto, I guess, is there, is like, "Hoi," and he greets you.
Hello. And, alright, so there is an inn here, right?
Yeah, there's an inn. It's,
Sweet. How much does it cost?
Let's see, where would, I'm gonna say the inn is on this edge here, so you can, like, walk out and around.
Right here?
Yeah, it's this one. Zora lady, I guess.
Gotcha. Now I'm gonna, say, hey, do you have any, rooms for us to rest?
You walk in. I moved everyone there.
I moved me there.
You walk in, and she goes, "Ha." And she's like, "A room? We have plenty of those. We have..." She, like, holds up her fingers. You have 22 of those.
22 rooms?
But 8 of them are full, which would leave us with... And she starts lowering some fingers.
You don't have that many.
You don't have that many.
She's counting her toes. Get it right.
Even then.
No, like
extra
you can
thumbs.
visibly see her like raising and lowering fingers, and you can tell that she's just counting horribly wrong.
Wait, hold on.
How much do your rooms cost?
Oh,
14,
they're 20
yeah, 14
rupees a
left.
piece.
You have
Gotcha.
14 left. Alright,
Gotcha. I'm gonna take a room. Does this give me a rest bonus if I rest in an inn?
How long are you guys gonna rest? Half an hour?
Full 8 hours.
Full 8 hours?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Then one of us is gonna do a coffee lock.
What?
No
I
one
showed
is
Link
doing a
this
coffee
video.
lock.
I showed Link this video about coffee locks, where if you have a pact, if you do a short rest, you can turn the 2 packs into 2 spell slots. So while everyone else does a long rest, the coffee lock can do like repeated short rests and generate 16 spell slots.
Jesus.
I know.
I'm gonna generate 16 spell slots.
Or you could use it to make spell slots you really shouldn't have, like larger spell slots. It's stupid. but
Can
amazing.
I spend some of my rest trying to learn? I'm trying to think.
Coffee lock.
Not coffee lock. I want to learn some
Barry's
type
not
of
built for a coffee lock.
some type of forest magic, because he has a lot. I want you to know, all of his spells look very naturey when they're cast. Like Jim's magic missile is just a bunch of
I
thorns.
figured. Same with
But-
Lotus,
have
because
him
you're both technically children of the forest. Although Barry, I would say, is less so a child of the forest. You're
Should
mostly
I-
like your own magical race.
Should I let him study my magic shirt then?
I was actually going to go to Lotus and wait, correct?
Actually, studying the magic shirt is really clever. Since Barry, you're
Yeah.
aware that it's of
Do you want me to study it or attune to it? I'm
Not
aware
attune
it's
to
of
it.
Minish
It'd be
origin.
study it.
I know it's of Minish origin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said before.
This was determined on literally the first session.
I cannot remember that far back.
You got the memory of a goldfish.
It was weird to you because it was Minish origin, but highly in size.
Yeah, in that case, I'll spend the rest studying the shirt and figuring out what it does.
Alright, what I'm going to say is that is what gives you the ability to use your, size changing magic on more than just items for you to use.
That is completely reasonable.
Yeah. Alright. And then everybody has their spell slots back now, right?
Yes. What do I learn, though, from the shirt? Do I learn anything?
Lore-wise, roll me a history check.
I want you to know... Hold on. Let me grab my dice, but I'm also going to send a picture in chat. And you're going to be very... Hold on. You must see this. Show it to your stream if you'd like.
That would take some setting up.
How? A photo? Really?
What is it?
No, that actually takes quite a bit of like.
Yeah, I have to like add a new source, and I have to like download the photo and link it up into the OBS.
I want
like
you to know
that's a process.
Very, very hard
to
roll anything right now because this is what my desk looks like.
Just put it into the chat.
Oh, is it all Pokemon cards?
Oh,
yeah.
Just roll it onto the Pokemon card.
That's what I'm doing. I'm grabbing.
Oh my fucking god, Scarlet.
Okay.
Because I bought 3 new sets today.
You have a problem.
You better start rolling fast, otherwise I'll crease your J's.
I don't own J's and never will.
To draw attention to it for the YouTube chat, yes, there is a new person in the call. They are just observing.
I don't know.
Hi, Luna.
As if they make any noise, we'll crease their J's.
Everyone in chat better say hi to Luna out loud.
Yes.
I don't care if you're in public.
All zero of you, say it right now.
Nah, if you're watching the VOD, right?
Yeah,
If you're in public, if you're with
hi,
family, if
Mal.
you're alone, it doesn't matter. Say
there was
hi,
someone
Luna,
in!
out
Oh my
loud
gosh!
right
Okay.
Someone new. Oh,
So
who is it?
Link,
Hi!
I have to ask of you something. I've made a mistake. I rolled it into a tin that had cards on it, and it rolled off the cards and got a nat 1. Can I roll it just
Yes, you
onto
can
my
roll that
desk?
again. I need to draw attention to this. Oh, now it goes up. My stream has said 0 concurrent viewers until literally the last 2 seconds.
15 plus nature?
History.
History, yeah, sorry. History is my intel.
Hi, Mallow.
Hi, Mallow.
Hey.
That's a 21.
All right. So, as you're looking over the inscription along the seams of the shirt, and as you're like looking over the shirt as a whole, you remember mentions in old history books that like you were aware of or like weren't super interested in because you weren't so much a history buff as much as just learning about the magics.
You're a very bad student.
But you remember in one of those books mentions of how the Minish used to be referred to as the Picori, and how they would bestow gifts on a race known as Hylians.
Okay.
Which means you are subservient to me.
That is not what that means.
He goes to Cheesy Link and he goes, okay. After doing some deep thinking, and by that I mean just reading this and like trying to guess, from what I can tell, my race used to know yours, and we would often gift things like this to Thailands.
Interesting.
How we were able to put this together, he like, as he sizes it back up to his size, he goes, how they were able to do this? I'm assuming they had magic like mine, but if they didn't, this would have taken days, maybe
I will
weeks.
say, I will say, because you rolled so high, you can tell the way they made it was that, like, they made a shirt, sized it up, and then when sewing and then weaved the inscriptions into the seams.
Okay. So he goes, yeah, they probably had magic like mine, and kind of sized it down, sized it up, so on and so forth. But I suppose this rightfully belongs to a Hylian, so you can have it back, and he sizes it back up.
Nice.
That's a cute
Okay,
character
sure.
interaction. Is there anything else?
What do you
anyone-
think of this, He-Man?
He goes, I have the trident!
That's about right. Weren't expecting this guy, were you?
While they're doing that, I'm gonna be tinkering with gears to see if I can
Unlock his full potential.
upgrade his mobility, if possible.
What's his
So-
current mobility?
Okay,
It's a
so
speed of 40.
yeah.
That's already really high.
That is insane.
But so
I'm
what
sorry.
I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it so he can launch himself, so I don't have to throw him.
Oh, that's smart,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to move faster.
Roll
If
me
I were you,
a. I'm gonna have you roll for this.
Okay.
You better roll.
It's not like a
actually,
tech check.
wait. Hold on. Read, if I'm correct, there you can spend time, as an artificer, fixing your steel defender. You could just substitute that out for augmenting him.
Well, no. That's what I'm doing. There's a specific ability I'm gonna give it based on how well Amari rolls.
Gotcha.
Better roll a nat 20.
Roll me a intelligence check.
Intel, but that's my best stat.
Plus your proficiency bonus.
That is 23 in total.
That is really high. In that
It
case,
is.
you tinker it in. I'm not gonna describe it because I'm not
Generates
mechanically
ancient arrows
inclined.
from his ship.
But what it does is, now Gears can use his force-empowered Ren to launch himself into the air.
Cool.
It
Love it.
It gives him to the ability, when he does it, he can move, I would say he can move 5 feet in any direction after he's launched, in the air.
Okay.
Would this count? Would his force empowered Ren count as his attack action, or would it be a bonus action?
It'd be his
Set
main
that
action,
right
yeah.
now.
Because
Okay.
it's force-empowered Ren, which is his attack. But what he could do is he
Okay.
could run up to a monster, launch onto it, and the next turn attack it.
I was going to say, are springs a thing in this world?
Yes.
I mean,
Ooh.
just
Amari
smart.
invented
spring
springs.
loaded.
No,
Smart. I did.
Invented springs.
I invented springs.
I do like the idea of
genius
using the
when it comes to
force-empowered
springs.
Ren
Just
for it,
cold.
though. Because I like the idea
Yeah.
of this tiny little robot just running up, staring hard at the ground, and then just launching into the sky.
yeah.
It reminds me of this stupid cricket animation I saw where it's just two crickets jumping into outer space and then falling back to Earth.
But yeah. Lotus, did you want to do anything during the rest?
I'll see if I can try to communicate to the Deku tree.
Alright, so you meditate. Is this a thing to do with your class?
Yes.
Alright, send me it quickly. Or what is it? I'll look it up.
Fey visitor,
Fey Visitor.
which we had talked about being the Deku
Yeah.
tree.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Roll me a nature check.
Okay. Dang, a nature check. I'm stuck in that.
You're a child of the forest. How do you suck in nature?
Poor planning, that's how.
13.
13. You
I think.
so you
I think
spend
most
your
of them are
rest,
called the stars, aren't they?
you meditate, and what you hear is you hear a faint voice in the distance calling your name. It's very faint, is very muffled. You can barely make it out to be the Great Deku's trees, but what it says, it goes, Lotus, return to forest. And then it's just that on
You're at a
repeat.
forest temple.
Fun.
Link, I have a question.
Yes.
I have a. Okay, so you said that Barry would be less of a child of the forest. So, what if the only connection he has to anything like the Deku Tree is that's how he got Jim's magic missile, and he only refers to it as Jim's magic missile because he can't remember the name of the Deku Tree?
You would have no connection to the Deku Tree, but that one's so
Damn it.
good that I might just give it to you. Let me think on it. Let me think on it, because I might come up with
Okay,
something
okay.
better.
Okay.
But that, Cheesy Link, are you doing anything during the rest?
I am. What could I do during the
Oh,
rest?
I need to open up Lunola's character sheet.
What do I have on me? So if I study the monster parts I currently have, would that help me deal with future monsters?
I would say no, because that circumvents a feature another class has.
Got
What I'll say is, if you want, you can inspect the monster parts you have, and I will give you a bonus for it. I would just need to think on what that bonus would be. Because it
Gotcha,
won't be something like you have advantage on this monster now.
Gotcha. What would I be rolling with?
It'd be an investigation check, and you could only do one monster part per long rest.
Gotcha. I'm gonna study the Lizolfos tongue out of that stupidly strong Lizolfos we killed. And I rolled a nat 20.
Gosh, every time.
We're all rolling 20s.
Alright. As you inspect this Zolfos tongue, you feel an aura of immense, like, power coming off of this specific tongue. But past that, what you learn is you have a fair bit. There's a fair bit of like toughness to it. It's on the stretchier side too. Like you can stretch and bend it. Honestly, if you gathered up enough of these, you could probably make a really good rope. Past that, you kind of are just like, yep, this is a tongue. It's on the tougher side.
just realized-
It's very stuffy. It's not the hook shot.
No.
Just
To make a
immediately
Zolfos-
shut that down.
I can make a Lizolfos hat out of it.
A hat out of his tongue?
No, a Lizolfos hat. It could be one part of it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. You also can like infer that this could be used in like cooking.
For like potion making.
Well, just
Cooking.
the general idea of cooking. Potion making
up a
as well
potion.
as dishes.
I don't have any stuff to make potions out of though.
No.
Of any
Actually,
frogs
are
or
you
something.
actively like out about the town, or are you in your room doing this?
No, I was in my room.
Okay.
I thought we already rested, but then
Yeah.
stuff started happening, and then you talked to me.
But yeah, after that, that would be the end of everyone's rest. You all did your thing. You all feel well rested. Let me figure out what time of day it is. Hold on. It would be freshly morning time.
Perfect time to set out and kill those stupid cave spiders.
All right, so you all head back.
That stupid
Yeah.
freaking shoe.
All right. And I will say you guys do have to leave the horses outside the cave.
That's completely reasonable.
What do you mean a horse doesn't want to be in the cave?
I prepare chronology.
Prepare.
All right.
You prepare.
And as you guys once again enter the cave, I'm gonna go ahead and have you roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Okay. Initiative is what plus what again?
It should be
10.
written down, but it's your dexterity bonus.
Oh yeah.
10.
Oh yeah,
I
I
rolled,
should write all this down.
I got to
Fif- 15 plus 2, so 17.
Chat, I am rolling well tonight.
We're all rolling well, except for that one time I tried to throw Barry.
What did you get, Cheesy Link?
What's
You
up?
rolled
What did you get?
Immediately poorly.
17 total.
Okay. What did you get, Amari?
I got 22.
22?
Mhm.
Alright.
What's this?
Lotus.
Huh?
What did you get?
For what?
Initiative.
Oh,
Playing Destiny right now or something?
23.
Yeah.
No, I'm just chilling.
Alright.
Okay.
In that case, Lotus, you are up first.
Awesome. Let's see.
I don't think you want to stand in front of me, Lotus.
You know what? I am gonna want to stand in front of you.
No, you don't, because I'm the frontliner.
I would like to point out, we lost a horse. Oh, here it is.
Can I continue
Bloodshed
to
the
ride
Destroyer.
Lotus's shoulder?
Oh, you like Bloodshed the Destroyer?
I do.
Can I continue to ride
Bloodshed.
Lotus's shoulder?
Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
Let me attach you to Lotus.
Thank you, thank
So if you move Lotus, Barry will move.
Don't you
But
want to
if
ride
you
on my
move Barry,
shoulder? Why not?
I'm pretty sure I have a higher AC than Cheesy.
I think it's the same.
What's your AC?
My AC.
I don't have a very high AC.
My AC is 15.
Only 15?
Okay, I take that back. Lotus is just busted.
Why is their AC so high?
I have a 15, and then I have a.
They just have a really
shield.
high dex.
My dex
And
isn't
mine-
bad. It's at 15. What the heck is their dex?
18,
Wait, I have. So my dex is 15.
Are we gonna
which
have
would be a
another
plus
AC?
2.
We have another AC audit. That'll be
Okay.
fun.
Two.
Actually, wait,
Wait,
no.
so
Where we go again? Okay, Cheesy Link.
Yes.
You have a shield, yes.
yes.
But you've been using your two-handed axe.
Just recently.
You
But I also
have
have
leather,
leather
armor,
So,
Yeah.
so Cheesy
and then
Link
a
has
dex of
13
15.
AC?
So it would be...
Plus a magic shirt.
Did I say the magic shirt added?
I
No.
don't think you did.
The
Didn't
magic
you?
shirt. The magic shirt did something else.
The magic
Yeah, the
shirt
magic
did
shirt
do
prevented
something
him from
else.
being
It might have
type
added
changed.
1, though.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Link check
2,
that. Link check that.
4, 11. Yeah. So your AC should be, when you are using a one-handed weapon, it is 16. When you're using your two-handed weapon, it would be 14. And the shirt, I am gonna say the shirt adds 1.
Yeah.
So that 16/14 is after the +1 from the shirt.
Gotcha.
So the armor is 11, plus the shirt is 1, plus your dex of +2, plus your shield of +2.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Lotus just has a stupid high dex.
And light armor, baby.
And light armor.
I
And the
also
shield.
have light armor.
So Lotus is gonna walk up and then just start radically glowing, in the, almost to the shape of a chalice.
Not cool.
And then Lotus is just gonna walk up and fucking smack this spider with a mace.
Alright, as you approach, the spider hangs down from the ceiling, ready to attack, and you just smack it. Roll to hit.
And it just spins and starts. It just spins.
Oh, imagine if I had a Zelda sound effect board here.
I don't know if
Yeah,
my
Discord Nitro.
No, I do not have
Mace.
Nitro.
Oh.
And I'm not gonna pay for Discord. I'm sorry.
I may or may not have paid for Discord.
We know you did.
I know. Okay, but my fucking profile is banger, right?
Okay.
Or PFP.
A mace doesn't get a modifier.
Wait, here's PFP we talking about?
My profile actually.
A mace
is good, but,
would get a modifier.
my
A mace
whole
would
profile
have
is
your
good,
strength modifier, and I don't know if it's a martial or a simple weapon.
I think it said it was a simple melee.
Alright, are you proficient in simple weapons?
No.
Then it would just be plus your strength bonus.
Alright. So
Actually
an
paying for
18 to
Discord.
hit, and I
No,
don't know.
I bought you Discord before.
So an 18 to hit.
18 to hit, that is going to hit the spider. Roll the damage.
Awesome. I want you to know, instead of doing anything cool, I opted to hit him with one of my weakest attacks possible.
I don't know why.
I thought it'd be funny to. I rolled 2 damage.
2 damage for
Wait,
the
no,
spider.
I rolled. Why did I roll the d4? I genuinely am okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. So 7 damage. That's better.
Plus your strength bonus.
That is plus.
Oh,
It's
okay.
I got a 6 plus a 1.
All right. In that case, it is now Amari, your turn.
Thanks, man.
Amari, stop coping about paying for Discord and play the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was. Damn it.
She was most certainly listening to music.
Yeah, I'm
She was, I heard.
definitely. Why is Linola still?
Yeah, here,
fucking
hold on, I'll
hooked
detach
up to
her.
me? Okay, thank you.
Because she's gonna
Okay,
hang
so-
back anyways, because she has an AC of 14.
Amari's gonna run up to like here-ish, and she's gonna throw the axe at the
Yeah.
Goltula. Yeah.
Sculptula, yeah.
Fucking 13 to hit.
That does not hit. You shouldn't have said you were rolling well.
I shouldn't have. I cursed myself. All right, and then it's gonna be Gears' turn because
Yep.
that happened. And so Gears is gonna run up and use his force and powered run to jump onto the spider.
All right, roll me a. So because it's a spider, I'm gonna need Gears to roll me a Dex check.
March that. That is 15.
Never mind.
Oh,
The spider rolled a nat 1. Gears is firmly placed on the spider.
cool.
And then that'll be Gears' turn. Meaning it is cheese.
I
Who the fuck
really.
is screaming?
I
You know
just
what?
went. I just went.
You know
down
what?
with the sound effects.
You know what?
I just
What the
went
heck was
down-
that?
I just went and got Zelda sound effects just because you said.
I rolled a 16.
A 16? That hits.
It,
Your
Hey,
soundboard
that's,
got muted.
Oh,
suavemente. Suavemente.
Roll the damage on it. What's the damage?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just
You're
so
good.
much sound.
It's your suavemente.
Yeah. 14.
14 dablage.
Yeah.
Alright.
oh, sorry.
And then it's gonna be
I know I
Barry,
get it.
your turn.
Barry, my turn. Jim's magic missile, 2nd level. Now I need to look it up, and I have to like.
What, you like?
Sorry,
I have
I'm
no
reading
idea
the
how hard
chat
this is.
finally.
I want you to know I have to precariously like lean over all these cards.
Scarlet, just clean them up.
That's what I'm doing. This is cleaning them up. They were everywhere before. Now they're sorted. Okay. Jim's magic missile. How many enemies are there?
Just the one in front of you.
Oh wait, never mind. I don't cast that at 2nd level. If there's one in front of me, I'm just gonna cast catapult.
That works. Yeah.
Wait, since my dagger is so small, under the spell's conditions, I would be able to catapult it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you right.
I'm gonna catapult my dagger. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, smart.
I mean, like it's no different than catapulting like a rock, but
I know, but
you
it's
also
funny
lose your
flavor text.
dagger, which is your only
It's funny flavor
protection.
text.
It's just like
Okay,
throwing a needle
yeah.
at somebody.
You
but
also
really
have
hard.
insectophobia. Remember that.
Okay,
Yeah.
hear me out. Okay, hear me out. If you catapult a rupee, it does piercing instead of bludgeoning. Thoughts?
Can I catapult rupees?
I don't know why you would.
I will
I'll be
say
picking
very
them up after you
specifically,
launch
if
them.
you catapult a rupee, you are not getting that rupee back. If
That's
it's like
fine.
a
Wait, yeah,
stone
because I'm
or a
equipped-
dagger,
that's because
that's one thing. But the rupee,
Yeah,
you
that-
cannot.
You know,
Yeah,
I already
that's-
have.
That's because I'm a kleptomaniac and I'm picking them up.
We really
Okay,
gotta fucking
so
cut the cash
roll-
at some point.
Oh wait, the creature just makes a dex saving throw.
Yeah. What's your spell save DC?
16? No, 14.
He does make it. Does that half or negate?
Negate.
Alright. You throw your dagger at the spider, and he's like, just now realizes there's a tiny person on the child's shoulder, and he looks, and he's like, ugh, and then like, he jolts back, and the dagger flies past him, lodging itself like in the wall about here.
Jeez, wait a minute.
Please kill it.
And with that, it's Lunola's turn. And Lunola's like, well, dang, there's not really a good shot here. They're kind of all bunched up in the way. And she like, looks around everyone and is like, ah, here we go. And she like places herself about here. To give you guys an idea, the birth of the cave is like this.
Got it. Okay.
Down to like here. So this corridor is a lot thinner than this one.
Got it. Is this thing dead yet?
She is gonna attack it. She's gonna attack it physically, so she actually needs to move closer. She's not gonna shoot like this close. This very well could kill this one. Yes, it hits. Right? Yes. She's gonna do it with an unarmed strike. She's just kind of like grabs at it. How much health do you have? So what she does is she grabs the spider, rips it apart, and starts like feasting on its inside with her feet.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, birds do eat bugs. That is kind of part of their diet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Amari looks on in just pure fear.
I mean, doesn't make it any less gross, but yeah.
And she's like,
I'm picking up.
I would love to have more of those. And then like what remains bursts into the plume of smoke, dropping the mask.
Like,
Dibs on the mask.
What's your idea?
So what if, when like the thing that Gears is on gets killed, he can immediately just use Force Empowered Ren to go to the next thing?
If it's in sight, in this very specific scenario, he would have to round a corner, so his Force Empowered Ren wouldn't get him there.
Out of curiosity, if I forced Lenola to wear the mask, would she turn into a vampire?
She would not, although it'd be really funny. Actually, I think Lunolo is like the only one in this group who could not wear the mask.
The mask?
That is the beak.
Yeah.
I'll put it on for shits and giggles. Why not?
I already picked it up.
Lotus, you've become a skull kid. You got lost in the woods.
Gosh, shoot! Time to crash the moon.
References. Anyways, moving forward, next it would be Lotus's turn. We do still have to follow turn order. Alright. And then like I said, this part of the cave is only about like yay big. So it's a lot more like thin. So you guys are gonna have to do a lot of like hit and then back up so that people can get in.
See, so I started about right here, right?
Yeah.
Like right here.
So you can come to about here, and as you round the corner, you're gonna see the spider.
15, 20, 25?
You can't go. The wall is like the spider's against the wall.
Okay, well,
you can't get past the spider.
Damn. Okay. I was gonna try to cause a cave in. I think I might just do that then.
Just cave everyone in.
Well, no, cave these two monsters.
I should change the music. Zora's Domain is still playing.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna whip out the map and use guidance bolt on these the skeleton.
All right. Go ahead, roll to hit.
Oh, let's see. That's plus spellcasting modifier.
You might just Oko the thing.
Which is wisdom plus 5 to hit. I nat 20. 25 hits, right?
25 does hit.
Awesome. Hopefully my damage rolls will look similar.
I really want to build up to have just a fucking rocket launcher for Gears.
Hey, question: Does
That
Radiant
would
deal
be
extra?
so fucking cool.
Does Radiant deal extra damage to Spider?
No. However, there is enemy types that, so like keep your damage type in mind because there are like damage, weaknesses, and immunities.
12 damage.
12 damage. All right. That's a solid chunk. Ah, no. Minus 412.
I'm gonna lean over to Barry and say, because he's on my shoulder, I'm gonna say,
When that one dies, bring me its skull.
All right. And with that, we move on to Amari. It's your turn.
Okay.
So we're playing by
Yeah.
Fire Emblem rules. You can move through your companions, but not through... Let me detach Gears for now.
Okay. Yeah. 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 I'm gonna.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run through until I'm like just around the corner and can throw my axe.
Yep. All right. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, Fire Emblem rules, so you can move through your party members, but you can't move through enemies.
Like, guess what? 13 to hit. Yeah.
It does not hit.
Alright.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Gears.
Yep. He's gonna do the same thing.
It does need to be, like, stated. Gears does not need to be on top of them to hit them. He could just force and power rend it from the ground.
I know, but it's cooler like that.
Alright.
Okay, yeah.
Roll
I'll do
me the
that.
dex check.
No, I'll just do it for the
Never
fun.
mind.
Okay.
He's good. If you want him on, he'll get on.
What?
If he's jumping on, he'll get onto the spider. If not, roll to hit. If he's attacking,
who's
roll to
grabbing
hit.
my character?
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll a hit.
You are cheese.
Oh, someone else was grabbing my character. I was trying to
Oh.
move it, but yeah.
23 to hit. 23 to hit. Like,
It hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
making sure. I'm sorry. I'm like.
I'm watching Zach be a child. That's all.
Usually.
oh no, I just tabbed back in after he said someone was messing with it, and I started moving it, and then I tabbed back out to keep working my Destiny D&D.
10 damage.
How much?
10.
10? Alright.
Yep.
Meaning now it is... Cheese, your turn.
Wait. My brain literally turned off. I'm sorry, what is happening?
It's your turn to
Thank you.
attack.
My brain unironically shut off. I just sat there and didn't move.
I just realized
Yeah.
Gears can heal people.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has repair. Magical mechanisms inside the defender restore 2d8 plus
I rolled
bonus hit
15.
points to itself or construct object. Never mind.
Yeah. I was like, you can't, like, repair skin.
I also rolled 12 plus 5, so that's 17 damage.
17 damage?
Yeah.
What was the roll to hit?
It was 15.
Alright, then yeah, it hits. Awesome.
Yeah.
This one also plumes into smoke.
And Barry
And now we're
scuttles
under
and
the
grabs
tree.
skulls. And Barry scuttles over and grabs
Barry
his skull.
scuttles over and very carefully
No,
picks
I
it up
killed-
as if
No,
it's
no,
like
you don't. No,
lava.
you don't. I killed that one, so it's mine.
Jim's
Roll
magic
on.
missile.
No,
All
I
of them
killed
are
it, so it's mine.
all of them are pointing directly at Cheesy Link for threat.
I can smash you with this axe. Don't even try it.
This
missiles
Choo-Choo
will go
is
off.
watching you
Fucking
guys in
Jim's magic
amazement.
missile. Yo,
The missiles
what
will
the
go
fuck are you
off and
fighting
will
about?
die.
There's the
And I
tree's
will,
getting
no,
away.
I will swing my axe. At
Are we-
the
are
same
we
time
actually
they go
about to
off
fight?
and you- Over a stupid mask. Just focus on this stupid thing.
I wanna
Guys, you
become a
already have
vampire.
so many of these masks.
I
Yeah.
grab the mask and scuttle
already-
back
no,
to Lotus.
I
Nope.
killed it. I got the mask.
But I said
don't wanna
it
hear it.
first. But I said
No
it
more
first.
of that. No more of this.
No,
No more of this. I
Do
killed
you
it. I
want-
get the mask.
what? It doesn't just automatically enter your inventory.
Yeah, I picked it up because I killed it. It's mine.
We literally said that before you. What?
Okay. Let me dispel it this way. Barry's turn was directly after Cheese's. So, here's how we're gonna do this.
Hold up.
If
We'll, roll
Barry
a die.
sacrifices their turn to pick up the mask, then Barry gets the mask. However, if Barry does anything but pick up their mask on their turn, Cheese gets the mask.
No, yeah, I go and get the mask.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
That's
gonna
my
roll
little-
the pick. I'm gonna roll the pickpocket, Barry.
I am so small, you
Dude.
physically cannot do that.
I'm
So
sorry.
greedy.
I
You are so
I
fucking
think Barry
greedy.
would be immune to that. Keep in mind,
Alright.
Barry is the size of your thumb.
That's it. You're going back in the interdimensional pocket.
You can't put him there. He's already my shoulder pet.
Not if I reach out and grab him.
Yo,
I'm a-
what the fuck are you fighting about? Let's just keep going. Like this
Give me
is
the
so
mask.
stupid. Dude, chill. You have like 3 already.
How I
And
tell?
there's more spiders.
While
No,
you
there
guys are
isn't. They're all
fighting,
gone.
Lunola just kind of like walks over and shoots an arrow at this Chew.
Does it hit?
Yeah, it hits. The Chew is just kind of hanging out. It does, where is your
Ungodly
stat?
amounts of damage.
Ungodly amounts, a whole 7. Why do I keep closing my calculator? I need that.
No,
Mm.
I do.
I don't know. Alright.
Cheese, what's your strength stat?
My what?
Strength stat?
My strength stat.
Yep.
It's sitting at a cozy 17.
Alright, we want to try that.
Actually,
Plotting my revenge.
As my hand reaches out and grabs you by the throat and picks you up.
Good luck passing the AC, buddy.
Oh my god.
I don't need to get through your AC to pick you up.
My cat just knocked over a whole box. Not of cards, just of stuff.
Diabolical.
Oh my
Sounds about
god.
right.
Send a pussy picture.
Excuse me.
Send a cat picture.
He is already out the window.
It sounded like you. It sounded like you threw the cat out the window.
Alright.
No, that's how he knocked over the box. He literally
I
knocked it
wouldn't
over
put
trying to get out the
past
window.
you.
The Choo-Choo, like, waddles up, lunges at Lotus with a slam.
Okay.
Can I take an attack of opportunity?
Got a 17, so it's gonna hit Lotus.
Okay.
Uh,
Yo, wow, this shoot you rolled real well.
oh, you think it rolled well that time? I need this dice, and this dice.
Oh my god.
So
When he
Lotus,
laughs, I
you
get scared for the
take.
future.
Yes.
You take 17 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a
Yeah.
lot of damage. And that is the
Yeah,
Choo-Choo
these are
turn.
the-
That's a lot of damage.
So what happens
Yeah,
is, actually no, that's not the end of the turn. So what happens is the Choo-Choo waddles up, it lunges at Lotus, and as it hits Lotus, a burst of lightning goes out. Lotus, can you roll me a Constitution check?
Yeah, sure.
Check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
I say
My
yeah.
bad.
Love how I didn't mark anything saving. I don't know what I was. Okay.
It'll be the same as your step bonus.
The only
Unless you have
difference would be if it's
proficiency and then
proficient.
Yeah.
Constant. Can I add my bonus? Add my bonus to that.
Yes, it's a Constitution saving throw.
14?
That's so close. So as it hits you and as you get electrified, you just barely manage to hold on to everything you're holding. If you
You
rolled
lose
one
everything.
less, literally everything you were holding would just go flying.
Question.
Actually, I'm not holding anything made of metal, So I don't-
It doesn't specify made of metal, so I'm going with anything.
Question. I probably shouldn't be asking this. Do I have to roll?
Actually, no,
That's
yeah. If
fantastic.
you're on Lotus's shoulder, you're gonna take
You could have gotten away with it.
9
could've.
damage and also roll the con save.
9 damage.
With
Okay.
advantage, because he's technically on an attachment of it, right?
No, he would just roll it.
Oh, okay. I try.
In fact, I'd hazard to say it probably would be with disadvantage because of that, but I'm not
it's
going
with-
to.
Okay. What was it? Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
How's a 9 looking?
Barry, everything you're holding, including the skull mask, goes flying.
So I lose a single skull mask. That's everything in my inventory.
Yeah.
All right. Is it my turn?
Whoa. Oh, actually, no. You drop your clover too.
Wait, that's how I cast spells!
Yeah. Why is that not written down? You have to hold your clover to cast them.
Well, I don't hold my clover. I just, like, bring my hand to my head.
Oh, I thought you were like holding a clover separately from the one on your hat.
No, the one on my hat is how I cast spells.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's
okay.
just touching me always.
I thought you just had a really big clover that you would like hold out like a staff.
No, I just, like, point and go, Jim's magic missile! And the
Jim's
clover on my
magic
head
missile
glows.
has just gotten noticeably less humorous to me.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just if we just say it eventually we'll say it normally and it'll just be funny all of a sudden.
Yeah. But yeah, so you
Anyways,
just drop whatever you're holding, which does not include your clover, because I thought that was something you held.
Oh, okay.
All right. Is it my turn?
Which
your turn
means
already
now it is... Lotus is stunned. Amari, it's your turn.
Okay.
Stunned?
Yeah, you got electrocuted.
But I passed the check.
Oh no, yeah, you're right, you did. Lotus is not stunned. Barry is
Yippee.
stunned.
I'm gonna go up
Yippee.
to the chew and I'm gonna hit it with my staff.
It's Lotus's turn first. That's a my bad.
Okay.
That's a DM bad moment.
Yeah.
I
Whoop,
catch
whoops,
the
whoops.
I'll give
I
you
catch
advantage
the-
on the next check, Amari, because I feel bad.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'll catch the Skulltula mask.
Alright,
And I'll-
roll a
okay,
dex
I'll-
save.
I would argue actually would it already be on the ground
Uh,
or like just hit the ground?
actually, if Barry was the one holding it, I would argue it'd be tiny. So if it was still in the air, you would not be able to catch it. And if it's on the ground, you could pick
know
it
what?
up, but you would still have to like find it
You know what? I step on it.
by accident.
No, intentionally. There will be no vampires around here.
Alright, roll me a perception check.
What?
Can this just like happen comically and not like require my whole turn?
If this is the action you are choosing to make, then it is your... I would say that would be your bonus action. Actually, no. Better yet, no action. What happens? You see where the mask lands, and you're like, I'm done with the bickering, and you stomp on it. Alright, what are you doing?
Lotus is there. No more vampires. And then just looks at the Choo Choo and says, "You hurt my friend," and then just shoots a guiding bolt at it.
Alright, roll the hit. The Chew looks at you like...
Let's see, 19 to hit.
That's so true, Jadebug. If it's not funny for me, it is lame. I'm the DM. I hold that
What's
power.
lame?
Anyway, 19.
Someone said in chat, wow, if it's not funny for me, it's lame, Link. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the DM. That's exactly how that works. The 19 hits.
Awesome. The Chew fucking explodes.
How much damage?
Let's see. 11, 13, and then 17.
17 damage?
Does the Chew fucking explode?
the Chew takes it like a champ.
Wow, that's impressive.
In fact, the guiding missile like goes into the Chew and kind of like explodes inside of him, and he's just very derpily staring.
Wait, how much health does this damn Chew have?
A lot.
Is this that
So I switched all the enemy types to the like homebrew wiki Zelda ones, and in the Zelda ones, they're based more off of original Chews than Breath of the Wild Chews. And with that in mind, original Chews were used more so as obstacles than actual enemies.
Trues?
Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna use healing word on myself.
All right.
That's my. And then let me roll that now. Let's see. D4. And then I gotta roll a D8. 8, 7. Health. That's more than the Chew did to me. That's more than the Chew did to me, right?
What?
I healed 18, so that's more
Yeah,
than
that's
what the Chew did.
the Chew did 17.
Cool. As I heal myself, I look at the Chew with a menacing glare.
The Chew stares back as his eye slowly like droops a bit too far away.
I want him as a pet. like in character, Lotus like stares at the Chew menacingly and sees the drooping eye and says, "I want him as a pet," and I keep him. Actually, I'm gonna put all my effort into befriending the Chew now.
Now it's Amari's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and hit with the staff.
No, my child.
Yeah.
My Chew child.
I'm gonna hit it with the quarterstaff. 15 to hit.
Alright, that
Did we
hits.
skip over my turn, or?
No, it's
we're just
after
crazy?
Amari's. It goes
Gotcha.
Lotus, Amari... Oh, it went away right as I started saying. Lotus, Amari, Cheese, Berry, Lunola, Chew.
Got it.
15 hits.
Yes, it hits. Roll damage. Cheese, check your DMs.
That is 10 damage.
Alright.
Alright, is it my turn then?
Yep, it is your turn.
Got it, I'm picking up this.
Alright, so what happened was, Lotus, you stomped on the mask, made your statement, and then turned to the Chew and went to cast. And as you lifted up your foot, the mask was still there unbroken because it was so small, and Cheesy Link just yoinks it.
Yeah! I got my man.
You now have the tiny
That's
Skulltula
all
mask.
I ever wanted. That's all I've ever wanted.
But that is gonna be your primary action though. Or no,
Yeah,
bonus
yeah.
action, bonus action.
That's my bonus action?
Yeah, you can still attack.
Alright, so I'm gonna swing at it.
You're gonna swing at it?
At this Chew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else would I do?
Roll the hit.
Okay. You didn't answer the question, but whatever. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Alright, what are you hitting it with?
My axe.
All right,
since
go
that
ahead,
does the
roll
most
damage.
Ba-ba-ba. I rolled a 10 plus 5, so 15 plus 12. That makes it 27, I believe.
Alright. This Chew is looking beaten up. So what happens is you take your axe, you swing at it,
And it bounces around the cave.
as you hit the Chew, and you get shocked. You take 8 damage, and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha. Constitution, I rolled a 19.
Alright, you manage to hold on to your stuff.
Does how much damage again? 6, you said?
8.
Yeah.
And with that, Barry, it is your turn. Give me one moment.
I was stunned.
Yeah, so you're still paralyzed, which means it's Lunola's turn. That's why I was checking if you were still paralyzed. In that case, Lunola is gonna be like, slimy little bugger, ain't it? And it's gonna roll to hit. And it's gonna
Fail
hit.
horribly? Oh.
So actually, what she's gonna do... No, she just saw Cheesy Link get shocked. So she's just gonna, like, shoot an arrow at it. And that is going to kill. So the arrow, like,
Nice.
flies into the chew, and, like, it goes into the chew, and you have this... the chew has this moment of, like, oh, that's not so bad, as his eyes slowly droop apart, and then he bursts into a plume of smoke.
Lotus is gonna run up to the Chew and say, "No, my child!" Hey, like picking up the goo as it oozes away.
It's like zapping you as you put your hands into it, like.
And it does...
As a mouth.
Oh, Lotus, where it was, there's a little bit of chew jelly.
Yeah, you can keep that. I got what I want.
I'll take it and give it to Barry because he earned it from getting shocked.
I also got shocked. I don't want it. You can have it, but I also got shocked.
That's true.
No, yeah, you've taken too much stuff.
Cheesy
I just
Link,
wanted the
Lotus, and
mat.
Barry all got shocked.
Yeah, everyone except for.
Mari and Lunola didn't get shocked.
Thank you. I'm very tired.
With that, you guys can continue onward.
Yeah, is there any chests in here?
No,
Uh,
but the cave has an exit here.
gotcha. So at the exit, we found the cabin.
So what it is you see the pathway up this way and around.
All right, I guess we're taking the path.
All right. Is everyone following?
Yeah.
I'd
I
say
would
so.
assume so.
Hang on. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I went to move you, and then I went to go move Gears because Gears wasn't attached. I was like, wait a minute.
You're good.
All right.
All right. You go up to this cabin and you knock on the door like a good hearty,
And then
Damn!
the door falls.
That was good.
and the
That
door
was good.
slowly opens, and inside you see a lone purple Zora. Here's her blown up first, so you can see her. A
Thanks.
lone purple Zora, sitting in a chair.
Good evening. We were told by the king to come and ask you to assist us with the gosh, what's the shrine called again?
The lake bed shrine.
Thank you. The Lakebed Shrine.
Hold on.
Nice.
Hop.
What is happening on your end?
I'm getting messages that are really dumb.
Hold on.
Talk!
Me? What?
I did!
Well, excuse
You did
No,
not!
you heard me! I'll
You're
fight
not-
you, Link.
You're not muted.
Speak!
Hello?
Hi!
Hello.
Why, hello.
Can you not hear me?
Yes,
No,
we
we
can.
can now.
Yeah, now
You
we can
didn't.
hear you
You
just fine.
unmuted and immediately muted.
No, I said something.
No, you didn't.
No, I
There
did.
was
I
nothing.
said good evening.
There was nothing.
Just because you said something doesn't mean we heard it.
Wow.
That's
Rude.
because
Wow.
You muted
Oh,
too
you were
quickly.
muted.
Rude.
You were muted.
Anyways, talk.
Hello?
I
how are
did
you?
talk, and then you started typing.
Not you. Say it louder. Cheese is a little slow. Make it obvious.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hi,
cheese,
how
cheese
are
is a
you?
little
What's
slow.
up? What can I do for you? That
Oh.
better?
Link, do
I-
you remember? Do you remember how I said earlier that Luna would end up playing the princess? I was wrong. One character off.
Yeah, I was chuckling
Wait,
to
you thought I
myself.
played the princess? Oh,
Yeah, Zach did
There's
say
the
that.
Zora
Oh.
princess.
There was the Zora
Aw.
princess, and Zach's like, Luna's gonna play this character, isn't she?
So you're getting dragged in.
And I
this
started
mess, huh?
chuckling to myself because I knew.
Bruh, that makes me feel special.
I just
Speaking of
assumed it
feeling
was, like-
special, from the top. Okay,
Princess.
yes, go.
Hello, what can I do for you?
We were asked by the King of Zora to have you assist us with the Lakebed Shrine.
Ah. Hmm. I don't know about that.
And what is that?
Please?
I'm sorry, tiny little friend? What was that?
Please.
I heard you were strong. Prove
Wait,
me correct.
We all heard that you survived a very terrible experience and believe that you'd be very helpful to us. So would you please come with
Yeah.
us?
Due to that experience, I have given up my ways of being a warrior.
I mean, you're wearing armor.
Fair enough. Barry,
Doesn't
shrink her
mean
down and I'll
nothing.
put her in my pocket.
You know what?
Are you actually unironically gonna do that?
Oh,
No, I'm considering something
Okay.
stupid.
Lotus is gonna offer a flower and say, it's not much, but it'd be cool if you came with us. Mostly because I don't want to deal with that little rascal over there who keeps taking everything with its
Okay.
Also, your king asked you to be an expert.
Does this character
Be an
have
escort,
any
yes,
stats?
but
Yes,
Other
this
than
character.
that, I don't
This
know
character
about much.
actually was the first character to get made.
yeah.
Oh,
This one? Oh,
Hi.
sweet. Okay, well, can I do a charisma check to convince her?
Actually, I was just going
Sure,
to say
let's do
like
that.
some type of challenge against her.
I like the idea of the
Just a persuasion check.
Come on. Computer, be nice to me for 5 seconds, please.
No.
Persuasion check? Are we doing
Yeah.
persuasion check?
Do that.
Sweet, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh shit.
Yeah, get used to that.
Do I need to roll against
Actually,
that?
no. I had
Yeah.
Chronogy. I had
So,
Chronogy
no, wait.
prepared. Reroll
But
yes.
I never expected you to force your own party member to re-roll a nat 20.
why would you do that?
Because it's
Suffer.
funny.
Suffer.
Well, it doesn't even matter because I rolled another 20. Screw you.
I don't
I'm not
know.
even joking. I will share my screen. Dude, I'm not even kidding.
He's gonna pull up dat20generator.com.
It would be a
no,
wisdom
I'm not.
save, Luna.
What was
Like,
that?
look at this.
It'd be a
nat
wisdom
20.
save against his persuasion check.
Wisdom? Okay.
Wisdom save, so it'd be a +4.
Yeah, I got a nat 20. Yeah.
Yeah, my dice
Okay.
fell.
She might get a nat 22. You never know. What's
Wait,
your
but
persuasion
my-
bonus?
My persuasion bonus is +5.
Okay, I take it back. You physically cannot beat this.
I'm gonna give what's this Zora's name?
Sonia.
Sonia.
Sonia?
Awesome. I'm gonna give Sonia an extra D4 of ability to pass the check. Link. Go guide us.
We're all
Luna,
Okay,
open the
so-
link I just
Okay.
sent.
+4 and a what? To everything?
So it's a D20 +4 plus. Why are there 2 Amaris in the call in the game?
Wait, did you roll a 20?
It'd be a D20 +4 plus a D4.
Okay. D20 +4 plus more 4?
Amari, I'm gonna start kicking some of these, and there's a good chance it will just kick you. That's what I
Why are there
thought.
so many of these?
I don't know.
Because I spammed the link.
Hmm.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
did I
I'm
actually-
tired and
oh.
delirious.
Oh, I know. I opened another instance of Final Fantasy. Stop
It
that.
is. It
We
is
we
very
are
late
ending
and I
soon
had a
if we
long
get through
day.
this interaction.
Can we just please just leave it with the convincing?
18.
No,
So
I
I
lied.
think you still win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I still win.
Yeah. Yeah.
I win
Okay.
handily. Screw you. Anyway,
So like
Okay,
role
I'll
play it out.
escort you,
all right.
but
So
I don't
we
know if I'll go any further than that. But I can escort you.
okay. We can deal with that. There are 2
Wait.
lotuses.
Let's go. Fuck it.
Wait,
Shake
My
hands.
axe.
Oh,
Yes. Little do you know, there's binding magic. You now cannot leave.
Ow.
You're stuck with us now.
You're part of the party now.
Bum,
Congratulations.
ba-da-ba-bum. The party join jingle went off. You can't get out of
Yeah.
it now.
This is the party join jingle.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
glad Scarlett
Hey,
laughed at
Sonia!
all of my stupid soundboard jokes because they're not funny.
I need you to
wonderful.
know I see you guys keep playing soundboard things, but I have it muted.
It's
Reasonable.
funny
I
for
think I
us.
have Zach specifically muted because of our game.
Okay, wait. Unmute me real fast.
Hold on. I'm shoving cards into a tin.
Oh my gosh.
Good child.
All right. But with that, with Sonia joining the party and you guys preparing to head back to the Lakebed Shrine, that is where I'm going to be continued.
Yippee!
Woo!
Yo.
Just as I'm finishing up with the cards. Wow.
Heck yeah.